Hey Arbor, how are you? When I was first asked to share this devotion with you, I pretty much just ignored the text that I received. I figured if I didn't answer the text, maybe they wouldn't ask me again, and I could just go on my merry way. And they did. They texted me again and asked me again, and I was going to say, no, no thanks. I don't really have anything to say right now. And then I had to examine my heart and say, why don't you have anything to say right now, Joey? And I realized it's because I've been kind of stiff-arming God. I've been sort of a big fat Gomer lately. If you don't know who Gomer is, she's a big fat cheater. And her husband Hosea was asked by God to marry her, knowing that she would betray him. But he remained faithful to her, even when she was not faithful to him. And that's kind of how I've been with God lately. I haven't been doing my devotions, and I've found excuses to not be in a small group right now. And I, watch church online while I'm multitasking other things. And so it makes it hard to have a relationship with someone when they do that, isn't it? But God has remained faithful to me. He's still there. It says in Hosea 13, I'm still your God, the God who saved you. I'm the only real God you've ever known. I'm the only God who delivers. I took care of you during the wilderness hard times. Those years when you had nothing, I took care of you, took care of all your needs, gave you everything you needed. You were spoiled. You thought you didn't need me. You forgot me. And that's kind of true for me sometimes when things just start going okay or going easy. I just kind of go in my merry way, but of course cry out to God when I am desperate, right? And there's times also when I just feel like I can maybe do it better, or I know better, or I think I know better. It's never true. There's those friends that we put a lot of effort into those friendships, and the friend doesn't return the effort, and it's really hard to build a friendship, a relationship in that kind of friendship. It's always one-sided. Thankfully, God knows us. He knows our hearts, and He wants to be there for us. In Psalm 103, it says, God is sheer mercy and grace, not easily angered. He's rich in love. He doesn't endlessly nag and scold, nor hold grudges forever. He doesn't treat us as our sins deserve, nor pay us back in full for our wrongs. As high as heaven is over the earth, so strong is His love to those who fear Him. And as far as the sun rises from the sunset, He has separated us from our sins. As parents feel for their children, God feels for those who fear Him. He knows us inside and out, keeps in mind that we are made of mud. Men and women don't live very long. Like wildflowers, they spring up and blossom, but a storm snuffs them out just as quickly, leaving them nothing to show they were there. God's love, though, is ever and always eternally present to all who fear Him, making everything right for them and their children as they follow His covenant ways and remember to do whatever He said. I'm so grateful that God knows me. He knows my heart, and He loves me anyways. He knows that I'm going to fall. He knows that I'm going to stiff-arm Him. I'm not going to put in the effort, but He is sheer mercy and grace, and He's just waiting for us to return to Him. He's waiting for me. He is faithful even when we are faithless, and He's still working in our lives even when we are not doing our part. So thank you for asking me to share this devotion. I'm hoping that this accountability will help me move to spend some more time with Him and with all of you. Thanks, Arbor.